Hey there, Aries, divine rising, divine afternoon, divine evening, blissful rising, blissful afternoon, blissful evening. Whenever you come across this quick spiritual conversation, I truly hope you are in amazing health and extremely high spirits, okay? And if you're not, then maybe this reading can provide you with some clarity, some confirmation, some comfort. Welcome to the House of Petals. I am High Vibes Priestess Lee, if you don't know me. And if this is your first time, welcome. Sit back, relax, grab some tea, grab some wine, whatever makes you feel fine, okay? And if this is not your first time, welcome back. Big kisses and hugs to you. You know I appreciate your love and support, and I am always happy. It is always a pleasure to channel these timeless messages for you, Aries friend, okay? And can I apologize to you real quick? Can I tell y'all how I got in a little bit of trouble? So, not to give y'all too much of my business, but my partner is Aries' son, okay? And he was like, you gonna drop the Aries video? And I was like, oh, spicy, you right. I didn't mean to do y'all like that on purpose. So, I just wanted to apologize to y'all for the delay. It has been a lot going on as the things have been shifting. But beautiful things, positive things, and I truly hope the same for you, Aries friend, since our last conversation. With that being said, please remember that this message has found you right where you are, right when you needed it. It is timeless, okay? It is being channeled to you directly from source. So catch it if it's yours. Take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? Leave it at the table. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, are you ready? You feel like you're ready. I want to start your reading by saying this. I feel very grounded in your energy. I feel very hopeful in your energy, and a word that just came up, but of course you are the Aries, the Emperor or Empress, okay? But the word that just came up for me is ownership. But I also just saw the word ancient scribe. Okay, we are already getting deep. But I also heard soul tribe, sacred circle. So, Aries, please know, as you always know, I am outside, basically in Wonderland. So hopefully the birds and the bees and everything in the planes aren't too much. Should be good to go. But I want to give you that disclaimer, okay? You may have to turn up the volume a little bit. But like I was saying, let's go ahead and get into it. I feel very grounded in your energy. And with those words that just came up, I'm very curious to see, even though you do have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck already, that feels like the energy that you are in, my friend. You feel empowered. I feel that you feel a little bit more certain of your path. And if not your path, then at least your desires, okay? And your decisions on how you're moving forward. So, I won't hold you too long. Let's go ahead and get into this message. It is about mid-July as I'm channeling this message for you. And as you know, it is a live shuffle audio reading. So you will be looking at these cards on your screen, listening wherever you are as we channel this message for you. So I want to remind you that we will soon be going into Leo season, Leo energy. And with that being said, expect things to speed up, expect things to get exciting, expect yourself to feel exalted, right? As Leo is ruled by the sun. So it's always an auspicious and vivacious and vibrant time. And with that being a fellow fire sign of yours, I do think you will benefit from this energy and this season as well. Also keeping in mind that Jupiter is still in Leo until next July. So maximizing on that energy, doing that research for yourself, okay? We are about to come out of Mercury retrograde in about a week. All right. And then we have Venus in Virgo for a couple of more weeks. So I give you all of that astrology. As you know, I only do a little something. I give you a little something. You can go fetch the rest. But no, seriously, y'all, check those transits out as they are truly shifting us in dynamic ways and providing us access to new things. Let's get into your reading, honey. I am ready. I'm feeling good. Okay. And we are pulling them off the top today. They are already shuffled and cleansed. Let's see what we have for you. I'm pulling 4 cards. Now I'm going to tell you something, Aries. I was shuffling and just pulling some cards, pulling some energies beforehand, and I've shuffled these cards and did it over and over again since then. But 2 of the same cards came out, and those 2 cards are the 5 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. But then you have all of the cards on the table are good, if we would say good or bad, right? But all of the cards on the table point towards positive direction, except for this 5 of Pentacles. But the way that I am reading this is that is the energy. I feel it's like, it's funny because you have the 5 of Pentacles across from the 10 of Pentacles, as the 4 of Wands is across from the Ace of Pentacles. And so what I am getting with this is like, okay, bridging the gap is what I just heard. Bridging the gap. You are in the process of bridging the gap, okay? 5 of Pentacles energy represents, to me in this deck, it represents, it's really, to me, in this deck, it's like emotional wounding, even though it's the Pentacles, and that represents like being left out in the cold or being isolated or deserted. Okay, some of you could feel that, or that could have been the energy that like sparked something new in you. Or I feel as though some of you had to go through some certain emotional wounding, or really just like this life lesson of independence or responsibility or duty or action, right? These are the words that are coming to me. And I feel like that, of course, every I mean, I feel as though every season of our life is purposeful. Because life is about living and becoming. Life is about becoming. And so I feel like you are in the gap now between, and okay, if this is financial, like I just heard financial mishap. That's interesting. So some of you could feel like there's always like some mishap, something having to be fixed, something having to happen. Or this could have just happened where there was some accident, incident, injury. Okay. We're not proclaiming that, but I do feel that something of the sort happened. I hope that you are safe and well as your loved ones at this point, which I feel you are. I truly, truly feel this even, and we're going to get into it, I feel this even brought you closer to yourself, but to the loved ones around you, okay? This 5 of Pentacles also is simply symbolizing for some of you vulnerability. And weakness, in the sense of like not being afraid to say, I need help. I feel isolated. I feel helpless. I feel like I'm drowning. Can you give me advice? Like that, the 5 of Pentacles somewhat feels like that as well. But like I was saying, you are bridging the gap. So I want to move forward because with the 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles here, this is also making me feel like this is heavily about your empire, your decisions, your direction. I was going to say that this feels like there being a change of destiny. I don't know why I just heard dynamite. Is that from Good Times, y'all? So someone could really love Good Times. Okay, Good Times is about, but that's what Good Times is, right? Moving on up to the east side. Finally got a piece of the pie. Y'all know, sing it with me if you know it. Okay, don't laugh. Okay, don't laugh. But Good Times. And in the show, the whole thing was them, was it the Jeffersons? I could get that wrong. But them moving up in life. And again, I said this is about your family, your empire. So it's about to be some good times. It is going to be really good times for you and your loved ones. And I feel that you have been elevated, you have been trusted through your devotion, okay? Because you have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. That is higher engagement, actual engagement, right? Okay, so proposals, higher engagement within the home, more connecting, okay? But also with the Ten of Pentacles, this is stability, financial stability, holistic stability is what I just heard. But also this is it. This around this house here, there's a lot of land. So okay, so someone could have recently acquired land, or learning how to acquire land, or making use of the land that you have, wanting to really pour into your home. So this is also a confirmation and a signal that if you've been feeling that, or if home is something, okay, I did just get reverted back to this Five of Pentacles for some reason. So for some of you, home could be your insecurity right now. And I mean, I just have to say it. Some of you could be in between homes, you know, or just, even if this is financially, right, facing certain things, evictions, certain relocations due to finances, or just due to a shift in things. If that is your situation, know that again, and I don't want to sound cliche or like I'm just blowing smoke at you, but this really was for a greater holistic is a very important word for you at this time, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, because it's like, regardless, all of this, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, this is all about holistic. I just heard rebirth, redemption, rehab, okay? That is significant for some of you. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's a new pathway, it's a new door. I just heard, you got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. Right? A lot of these, my partner and I, it's funny, we had a song, not a song. We had a conversation about a song that he woke up hearing. You know, he uploaded into his cipher, you know, some riddles that we sung as kids. And we talked about how a lot of those have ancient, oh, look, that word is back. Ancient coding and information. So also music, okay? Music is important, but if you've been thinking of or hearing or like just random songs or riddles coming to you, y'all know what I also just saw that is really healing for my inner child. I may have to get one today just because, you know, on the Laffy Taffies, did y'all eat Laffy Taffies? Which one was your favorite flavor? Tell me in the comments below. Just drop a piece of candy and tell me which color. Green apple, and purple was my favorite. Anyways, I love me a good Laffy Taffy, okay? Cannot stomach it now, but back in the day, I love a good Laffy Taffy. So anyways, y'all remember on the Laffy Taffy, on the flap, it had like a joke or a riddle, you know, or one and the same. I feel like that is significant at this time, but spirit is also saying live life as a riddle. And before I let you go, I think it's really interesting, wow, thank you, spirit, how I pulled these cards for you and laid them out in all four directions, north, east, south, and west, because I really had this upload this week, and I also had this conversation with my partner about us learning to cohabitate, coexist, collide in non-linear ways. Like, we talk about this, but life is not linear. Emotions aren't meant to be felt linear. Thoughts aren't meant to be thought in a linear way. And this may be simple, or it could be something that's kind of like going over your head into the abyss right now. But in simple forms, what I'm saying is, like, not as in a joking or reckless way, but live life as a riddle. It is not meant to be lived in a super linear way. And I know as an Aries sun, that could be a little difficult for you all, because you all are very headstrong and directive. And I'm not telling you not to be, I'm just telling you to have more fun, okay, with the direction. Have more fun with, I just heard your spirituality, your mentality, your frugality. Okay. Very interesting. I want to pull one more card for you. A lot of sparks. I'm seeing sparks, and even you'll look here on the altar cloth, there's sparks and dynamite and colors. So I feel that someone else got a message similar to this, bringing the color back into their life. I think it was Capricorn, maybe. So check that out. If you are engaging with the Capricorn, or you may be Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or other placements. But it kind of feels somewhat similar to that too. Like you, but Spirit said you're not only bringing color back, but you're bringing new colors. And I know that y'all gonna know exactly what I mean when I say that. So let me pull your last card and let you go, honey. Seven of Cups. Yeah. Creativity. Ingenuity. There, you are balancing a lot at this time. Again, this, for some reason, and as I'm channeling it, this Seven of Cups feel like holistic. So one last encouraging word for you. Whether you feel like you are conquering things all at once, or you are being challenged by things all at once, I want you to know that you are bridging the gap, okay? And all of these things that you're dealing with, literally in between this gap, this Seven of Cups. Yeah, you have marriage. You definitely have love, marriage here. Because there's heart, but there's a ring that's sparkling with jewelry. You have a wreath, okay? Home to me, castle. There's a dragon here representing to me higher, like higher realms, like higher artillery, higher passion. Is representing to me, for some reason, all of the like forces. But an indication, because it's the one that's at the highest. If you're looking, zoom in, it's kind of up there with the dark clouds, which is interesting. And it's the highest like trophy here, or cup. And so it's like you are conquering the final master, which is, and I hope I don't lose you here, it's not to be conquered. It's meant to be experienced. It's meant to be coexisted with, cohabitated with, because the final monster, not monster, master, whatever you want to call it, creator, is you. So again, I hope I'm not going over your head. This is really a deeply spiritual message, a deeply metaphysical message, but again, holistic, to where you're being told not to run from things either. Don't run. And I'm not saying that you run, because I know you're a tough badass. I know, Aries. But I'm saying, like, you don't feel like you have to, this is better. Thank you, Spirit. You don't have to revert back to old ways. You don't. You're bridging the gap. You're moving forward. So don't look back at that Five of Pentacles. Don't look back at those times that you did feel, I'm not saying don't reflect, but you don't need to revert back to it. You don't need to go back to telling yourself certain stories and certain things, because you are certainly moving forward into a whole new holistic reality, that you have learned the lessons and done the shadow work and are clearing the things to get, and you deserve it. All right, so this was for you. Please let me know how you resonated with this. Like the video, share it with your other Aries people, or if they're not even Aries but it resonates, like the video, comment, subscribe, show me some love, y'all. We are growing. And until next time, love y'all deep. Peace.